Welcome to Mind, Body, and Soul Awakening, a show where we celebrate resilience and inspire transformation. Our guests share their stories of how they overcame a traumedy and turned it into a triumph. I am your host, Staar's Tina. Get excited and let's have some fun. Hey, hello, and happy day to you and you and you and you and also you. I am Staar's Tina, and I'm so excited and so grateful to be here tonight on another episode of Elevate Your Business. If you know, every single week, I hop on here with my co-host, my partner, my kumbaya buddy, Angeline. She'll be hopping in a little later as we share with you all the wonderful things that's happening at the event. We're having an event. It's the second year. It's a 3-day event, and it is called Elevate Your Business. I am your life and health coach. Now, I'm that person that's going to take you from good to great to amazing. And I was so excited by all the wonderful things I learned throughout the year. I decided to put it all together, all of my friends, and put a party together. Think of it like when you go to a concert, right? And it's like Jay-Z and friends, Beyonce and friends, and they come and they bring all their friends with them. So that's what I'm doing. It is a 3-day event. So if you see on the bottom, it says EYBsummit.com, elevate your business. It's going to be 2 virtual days and then an in-person event in Orlando, Florida. So if you're in the Florida area, we want you to come by. Now, who is this event for? You're probably saying this event is for people who have a business, who are thinking about starting a business, who want to start a business, who may know someone who wants to do a business. That's who this event is for. And why do you want to be here? One is because it's like a shorthand for learning everything. You ever take a class in school and you had to read all these chapters and everything? You took the Cliff Notes. This summit is the Cliff Notes of running a business. Yes, yes. So for example, if you ever had a dream of writing your own book, maybe starting a podcast, maybe speaking on stages and sharing your story, this is the event you want to be at because our speakers are experts. And I'm so excited about tonight's speaker. Tonight's speaker, her name is Malika Staar. I met her about 2 years ago, I think, and I actually met her on an app. Almost everyone in my life that's close to me, I know them from this app. It is called Clubhouse. If you're not familiar on it, grab your phone, download Clubhouse, find Breakfast with Champions, the #1 morning show. I am there every single Monday morning, 5 a.m., just kicking the doors, kicking in, bringing you the motivation, the education, and the inspiration. That's what I do on Mondays. But we have it's a lot of hosts. I don't know if it's 15, 20, maybe 30, 40. I don't know. I should get that number. But we have a lot of hosts, a lot of experts that come through from 5 a.m. to about 11 in the afternoon, Monday through, actually it's 7 days a week, because Sunday we have a great little, I don't want to say holy room. It's I don't know, but it's a wonderful room there on Sundays. And we have different hosts that talk about different things. That's how I actually met this young lady. And I actually got to meet her in person. Stop all the talking, Tina. Stop all the talking. Without further ado, I want you to make some noise. Give it up for my wonderful guest, Malika. Hey girl, hey, how you doing?
Hey girl, hey, I feel like Jersey energy. How you doing today? How you doing?
I am good. When I say that Jersey energy, I just like want to woo even more. So I have a question for you since we're talking about this Jersey love. We're currently now in Georgia, correct?
Absolutely, yes. I'm a peach now.
Big ups to, she's a peach now. I'm in North Carolina. What am I, a cotton? Is North Carolina cotton?
And maybe South Carolina. I know South Carolina is like pimento, but it's the cotton fields. Look, they give me the willies, but okay.
Girl. Let me tell you, I was driving down the highway one day, and I was like, I almost had a heart attack. I pulled the car over. I picked some of the cotton, and I looked at it, and I was just like, anyway, get back to the point, Tina. Back to the point.
I feel your energy on that. I feel your energy on that. I could have a whole nother discussion just about the cotton fields.
And then people were looking at me like, is your car broken down? No, my car is not broken down. I'm just looking at this cotton. Like, why do we bring it down, Tina?
You could feel your ancestors on the field, couldn't you? You could feel your ancestors on the field, right?
And girl, I just found out today, every Black person loves color purple. If you're a Black person, you don't like color purple, you're not a real Black person. Do you love color purple?
Always. I probably know it by heart.
Did you know that me and you will never fall my keys down? I love it. But I found out today that some of the scenes were filmed right here in North Carolina.
Get it. I could believe that. I could believe that.
Girl, I'm like,
I
I'm
could believe
geeking
that.
out right now. Like, I want to go into the store. I want to see where Suge was out in the field.
I'm going to see the remake. I'm going
You
to
mean
see
in
the
this?
remake.
Are you talking about Christmas Day?
Yes, I'm gonna go see the remake.
Oh, of course, of course. Did you see the play on Broadway?
No, I did not.
I did not either. My mother did. See, we're getting off topic, but that's what's so great when it
Okay.
comes to elevating your business. You know, you get these great relationships. It's that Jersey love. It's that Jersey love. So we're
Jersey
here talking
girls.
about elevating your business, elevating this beautiful queen right here. And she's a model too, guys. She's tall. She's beautiful. She's got a daughter your daughter grew up so fast. When
You
she was
blink
in New
your
Orleans,
eyes.
she looked like a little girl. I mean, she's still a little girl, but you know what I mean. How does that feel?
Right now, I feel like anybody who's ever had a teenage daughter, God bless them.
But you know what, girl?
She's the last of three boys, and boys are more easygoing, laid back. They are less dramatic when it comes to certain things. This one is prima donna, drama queen.
I
Like,
wonder where she gets that
I
from.
wonder where she gets it from. She went behind my back and pierced her nose. She came downstairs with tarantula eyes, batting her eyelashes.
How old? How old?
13.
Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, yeah. Breathe, mother, breathe. I got lucky. That's all I can say. I got so lucky. We didn't have any, my she's still breathing. You said the tarantula eyes. Whew. All right, let's get back to the point. See,
And
that's why I need Angelina.
listen. I want to say this. She's a AB honor roll student,
So you
and with
can't say
more A's
anything.
than B's. You
You
know what I
can't even
mean? She
yell at her.
cleans up. She'll be the one to take care of me when I grow old. I have a lot of positive things that I can say about my daughter, but the things that drive me crazy about her are the things that drive me crazy about her. You know what I mean?
I love it. I love that could be another book. So guys, we're getting straight to the point. So Malika Starr is such an angel because some people will try to pull you down when you're getting when you're growing your business or when you're starting. And she's helped me so much from the first thing. And I always have to say this, Malika. Last year I decided I wanted to do more public speaking. I wanted to get on stages. I wanted to share my story. So there was a contest called the Great American Speak Off. Grant Cardone actually did the contest. And I saw Malika on Instagram. She was posting her thing because she went in person. And I was like, wow, she did it. So I was going to do audition because they had a lot of auditions. So I reached out to her and she not only told me how it went, she called me. She said, videotape it, send it to me. She like really coached me through the whole thing. She didn't have to do that. And I'm not sure if I told you this before, Malika, but there was someone that I'm not going to say a friend, I'm going to say associate who I was working with on a consistent basis for like 2 months. And I found it on a Thursday about the competition. The competition was going to be a Saturday. I found it on a Thursday. And she's like, oh, yeah, I'm doing the same contest. I was like, so you couldn't have told me about it? And then at the contest, they were saying how they have all these trainings, all this. And she says, oh, I did the whole training already. I was like, girl, you did all that and you didn't share any information? And she didn't even make it past the first round.
Now, I will
So with
say,
that,
I did not make it past the first round, but I learned something. And so what I learned, why would I stop you from going to the next round?
yes, yes. And then my book, that's another thing. She is a publisher. She is an author. Malika helped me with that too. I was getting ready, I'm like, what do I have to do to be bestseller? And she just, again, give me all the information, but you got to pay, guys, if you want to go to the next level, you got to get a coach, you got to level up. Malika, tell us how you started your publishing company. I'm curious.
I actually, and I wish I had a book right now. I got a picture of my book, but I have a picture. I've got a picture of my book.
So what's on the top? Oh, that's just a flyer. Okay.
Oh, it's a flyer. It's a flyer. It's marketing material.
Oh, look at you, sexy mama.
Yeah. So actually, I wrote my book. And after I wrote my book and published it, people were like, how did you do that? Can, can you show me how you did that? Who published your book? I did. Well, how did you publish your book? Well, I volunteered. When I was in college, I was a copy editor for the ECC Times, which was our college newspaper at Essex County College in Newark, New Jersey. And Jersey in the house. And I was a copy editor. So first, I was a writer. And then the following year, following semester, I was a copy editor. So I learned that layout and design. And then when I went to move to Maryland, I went to one of the greatest churches on the planet, City of Praise Family Ministries. I
On
have
the
to give them a
planet, on
shout
the
out because they
planet,
made me. And so
planet, the best church on the planet.
best church on the planet. I'm serious. No offense to any other pastor that's out there. I just know what's in the house. Okay. And there's no lack in the house. And so we published my late apostle's books. And she had books like Stop Telling the Devil Your Business and Wounded and How to Overcome Impossible Obstacles. And so we used to transcribe her messages into books. So that's how I learned how to publish a book. Literally, Cynthia Hewley, I've got to give her a shout out, aka Mama Cindy. She was my godmother, but she was also a mentor, a friend, a spiritual guide, and she's my teacher. She taught me how to publish books. And so when it was time for me to write my book, I looked at some outside sources. I really did not get a feeling for what they were bringing to the table. And I decided to self-publish on my own and use the skills that I learned through my journalism experience and the publishing experience. So I knew about book layout, design, margins, what goes into making a book. And then from there, people, just called. Oh, I got a friend. He's writing a book. Can you help him? Well, I helped him write his book. He put me down on his cousin, whose book is coming out before December. And that's going to be a New York Times bestseller, hands down, just on the topic alone.
What's the
But
topic?
I can't tell until we start our marketing campaign. But I will tell you to do this. Look for Daryl Ellis on social media, and I'll start posting some of his stuff. And you guys start following Daryl Ellis, and you guys will not be disappointed. Not.
Yay! Yay!
Yay! But so and then it started from there, and then we do have some other published books. If I can share, can I share?
Yes, go for it. Go for it. This is all about you, girlfriend.
Oh, it is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, Daryl Peoples, follow Daryl Peoples. His book is published by Staar Publishing. It is on Amazon, and it's called Shoulders: A Life from the Ghetto to the Globe. And this Black man tells his story about how he overcame racism, how he in the military, he graduated from West Point. He's a Phi Beta Sigma. That's where the blue and that white come from. He's a Phi Beta Sigma. He is now retired from the military, living in the Philippines, and he's over 60 and just opened 2 restaurants in the Philippines. So get those passports ready. We're going to go
That's
to the
where
Philippines.
Angelina's from. She's actually picking up her mother right now, coming in from the Philippines.
Oh, see there. See. So now we got tours upon tours, right? We got to go.
Yes.
We've got those passports. Also, I don't just publish book, but like I coached through you and mentored you on publishing your book. I also did the same for Elzora Watkins. I'm trying to get away from the light. And her book is Play Your Game. And so I coached her. This is her writing. This is her book, her words. And I put her through the processing so that her book is quality. When you open it up, it looks like the big publishing house published it. We published her book, got her the cover she needed to explain her book. And I was just so excited. So those are just some of the few. The Need to Succeed with Karen Harris. So if you just put Malika Staar, Staar, in the search bar in Amazon, every book that I've touched, produced, edited is there. There's books on poetry,
I
spiritual
love it. I love it. I
poetry,
love it. Quick
We are.
question. If someone's watching right now and they're thinking, I want to write a book, but I don't really, my English isn't that good, or I have all these ideas, I don't know where to start. What is one tip of advice that you would give them?
Number one, I would say hire me. No. One of my coaches, Bob Yates, always told me, always be selling. Like, people are like, I don't like marketing, I don't like selling. Well, if you don't know about my business, how can I support you?
That's true. Tell us about your program. Do you have a coaching program? Do you have one-on-ones? Do you have group? Because I don't know if this is true, but this is what I heard. For the event, you're going to put together a special course for anyone that comes. And it could be like a 4-week course, a 6-week course, a workshop for anyone that comes. I don't know if it's true, but give me your thoughts.
Whispering, I hear it, I hear it, I hear it, I hear it. Someone also called me and asked me, would I do the same thing for something else? And I was like, okay, great, here comes the courses. So yes, there will be a course I will be offering. I do a workshop, I do a group presentation workshop that teaches you the beginning stages of what it takes to publish a book, so that you know what you're getting into. You know what it takes. It's more than just writing. There's an editing, there's a marketing, there's a layout. I've gotten some self-published books that were like special, to say the least. And it's given me a desire to help people publish their books and make them look like they came off the big publishing shelves, like the big publishing houses published your books. And so you get quality cover designs and attractive titles. We walk you through that whole process so you can do a brain dump with, even with all your grammatical errors, get your ideas out, because I want to answer that question about what to do if you don't have perfect, because not every author is a perfect writer. So what you do is you hire a ghostwriter and an editor to come in and make sure it reads well. Does that make sense?
So, yes. Now, you said something on your, I don't know if it was your podcast or your clubhouse. You had a room, and I loved this so much because when I was writing my book, I wanted it to sound professional. I wanted it to sound good. So I had Chat GPT help me with some things. And then I was just like, no, that's not me. I would never say that word. It's like, it could be a $10 word, an $8 word. And you said something like, the average person reads a such and such language. Can you go through that again? Do you know what I'm talking about?
So your average reader, believe it or not, on the grand scope of things, right? Most people read at the eighth to ninth grade level. It is not an insult to anybody, but the majority of people who read at that level, between
Okay,
eighth
let's pause right there.
and
So
ninth
when you
grade.
say read, because this was another thing too, when I was looking at publishers and stuff, and they were like, "Well, most people don't read." I do Audible. I love books, so I'll have the book on my shelf and then I'll listen to the Audible. So you're saying, I just want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly, because it seems like people that would read would be more educated. So come back again with the eighth, ninth grade reading level.
So what I do is I encourage my people to write to that level. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you can throw in a couple of big words, challenge the reader a little bit. But if you're so far like you're writing on a collegiate level, that's why most people put the book down and don't read it at all. But if you keep it simple and keep it in a simple conversation tone, unless you're writing a technical piece, if you're writing to scholars, yes, use all the big words in the dictionary, and make sure they're in context. But at the same time, if you're writing, write to your audience, is what I would want to say. So we hosted a class in Clubhouse every Saturday. I host a writing class in Clubhouse for 1 hour, and we go through different topics around writing. And
What's the
so
name of your clubhouse room?
it is called Write Your Happy Ending. It's a Molly Star Publishing Room house, and it's called Write Your Happy Endings, and it's in Clubhouse. And so we are there, and we are giving free, absolutely free information, tips on how to write your book and write your book better. And then if you need extra services, then we're here to provide that extra service, tools, coaching, mentoring, editing services. Yes.
Love it. Last question before we get out of here. Ebooks. What is an ebook? How is an ebook? Is it important to get an ebook? Should you start with an ebook? I hear you can make a lot of money with ebooks. Talk to us about ebooks really quick.
I love ebooks. Ebooks is a condensed form. An ebook can introduce you as a published author to the world, and it's specific for people who have an expertise in something. Whether you're showing people how to be virtual assistants, whether you have an ebook on showing people how to write ebooks, as my book will come out to show you how to write an ebook as soon as I finish writing other people's ebooks, right? So we've got an ebook coming out really soon, that's showing people how to make money off their talents. We have Cassandra Webb, one of my clients, but a good friend of mine. She just dropped an ebook, e-cookbook. So you don't have to have no big bulky cookbook. You just pull it up on your phone or your tablet, and it's right there. And you can just read it right there. Prop your tablet up in the kitchen while you're cooking. You
I
know.
love it.
So
I love it.
ebooks are lead generators. Ebooks are.
Can you talk to us about lead generation with ebooks? Because we have a lot of people here that have businesses. And again, this is all about Elevate Your Business. It's an event we're having. And right now we're going to talk about ebooks as lead generations for new businesses. Can you talk about that?
So ebooks are the perfect business card because you can't throw it away, right? So ebooks give people the opportunity to taste and see who you are, right? And you want them to know that it's like an outlined resume. You get to show off your expertise. At the end, they get to see whether they want to work with you, when they want to pass your information on. So ebooks become that perfect lead generation because you can also give ebooks away. And I never say for free because there's always an exchange of information. So you can give ebooks away for an exchange of a person's email address, where you can then follow up with that person with some more information about your businesses, about your services, about your courses, about your books. And then that's how you build your database, because you can't always rely on social media. But emails has been around for ever. And now everyone has to have an email address, even if you don't have a physical address. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
so ebooks are that perfect way and that perfect business card, kind of say. You can make them colorful. They're less expensive. They're eco-friendly, meaning you don't have to have paper. A person can choose to print it out or not. They can keep it in their phone. You can also
I love it. I love it.
have it transcribed into Audible as well.
Yes. So if you're just tuning in, we're talking to Malika Staar. She is the owner of Malika Staar. She's a
It's
founder of
Molly
Malika.
Staar Publishing. Molly,
So because there it says, I thought it was Molly, but then I saw Malika Staar Publishing there. So you changed your name?
Did I do that? I did that. It's Molly Staar. It's Malika Staar is my name.
Oh, you're
Molly
right.
is the first.
I'm the one, and I have my glasses on. It does say Molly, but I saw MAL, and that's the laziness in me. It's a laziness. Just think of Malika Staar Publishing.
It is. It's a merge of both my names. It's my middle name. It's my name and my middle name, and it's merged together. And it's the publishing house. Yes,
I love it. So
I
Molly
don't have to worry
Staar is
somebody saying you stole my name. No, it's my name.
Exactly. So Malika Staar, the founder of Molly Staar Publishing, is one of our speakers at the Elevate Your Business Summit. She's going to be giving so much content, so much information during the summit. She's either speaking Thursday or Friday. I don't have the schedule in front of me. We're going to be throwing out the speakers, the dates, the times. We have so many speakers. Glenn Lundy is coming through Malika Staar to be one of our speakers.
Yay!
So excited. Barbara Majeski, Robin Lord,
Barbara
Ramon
Majeski,
Ray,
another Jersey girl. She another Jersey girl.
Yes, we're elevating the businesses today. So Malika, is there anything you would like to share? A question you wish I would have asked you, or anything you want to share before we get out of here?
And you asked it before we even got online. I was ready for you. What am I doing for 2024?
Yes.
I'm funny you should ask. So going into 2003, taking my book line to another level, we've got a series of empowerment journals and notebooks coming out.
Can I see that? That is so pretty.
Yes.
What does that say? What does it say?
Okay. So this one says, "Stay fearless. I am focused on my dreams. I know for sure they will come true. That's that one. And she's also in a planner. So if you're talking about manifesting stuff, it's a hardcover planner. And
So,
so,
so, so, so Malika, I want to share with the people and, to you, if you're sitting there. So I have a client. I was coaching her on Sunday and we're talking about the end of this year, next year. She's like, well, there's a book. It's called The Four Agreements. We've all heard
I
of that
have,
book, right? The Four Agreements. Everyone's
yes.
heard that book. So they have a little one. It's like this big. And she was saying she was going to get that and give it to her clients for Christmas gifts. And I was like, girl, why don't you just create your own little book? Such and such, what her name is, and give that to your clients. This way, you not only have it for them, but you have it for other people. You can use it as a giveaway. Instead of giving Don Miguel Ruiz money, create your own. And she's like, is it hard? Because I did my own. I was like, no, it's not that. So if you're watching and you want to do something like that, hit up
I can show
Malika
you
Staar,
how to do
Molly
it. The
Staar.
AI tools I use. This one is we created this for one of my sisters. And
I love that.
we've got other ladies from the divine, the four, part of the four. And then guess
And
what
that
else,
can be
Cena? Guess what
what?
else I did?
What? Oh, don't tell me, don't you tell me that's wrapping paper. Don't you dare
It's
tell me that's
wrapping
Christmas
paper.
wrapping
It's
paper.
wrapping paper. Mm-hmm. Molly Star Publishing. Yes, we did. We created wrapping paper. And we've got a whole series of wrapping paper
I
for
love
the
it.
holiday season. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Stop giving your money away. Keep it in the house. Like when it comes to Christmas presents, you can have your own little book. Give that to your family. Instead of buying planners, make your own planner. Like be your own boss. I love it, love it, love it. Girl,
Well,
I'm so excited.
those are also for sale. So of course, support Black business. Those are also for sale. The planners are worth every. I remember I spent $100 for a Stephen Covey planner, and and so Oprah has a planner. It's like $30 hardcover. That's a hardcover binder right there. What I like about that planner is you get to mark your days. You set your calendar the way you want to set your calendar, so you're not confined to one specific year. Let's say you only mark in the first 30, 90 days of your calendar and you forget. Well, guess what? You don't have to waste any pages. I'm infamous for that. I'll buy a planner and I'll start in January, write all my notes inside and it's all full. You get to the middle of the year and it's like, it's empty. What happened to September? Why didn't I write anything in June? But guess what? You don't have to waste any pages. You can just start June of that year and keep on writing through. So
I
I
love it.
like
I love it.
that. Mm-hmm.
I love it. So I think what I want to do, just thinking about this right here, because we always talk about your vibe is your tribe, right? I want to start a monthly meeting, accountability meeting with my tribe leaders, like you, like Ramon, like all the speakers, anyone who wants to elevate their business, so we can put our ideas together. Just I'm getting that thought. I tend to think out loud as I come up with ideas. Are you frozen, girlfriend? I think
No,
she's
I'm
frozen.
writing because you know
Oh.
what? We don't see it pop up on the stream yard, but you've got a whole bunch of live people that were live and they were saying, hey, so Ramon
Really?
Ray was online, Jazz Abel was
Oh.
online,
See,
Daryl
see, see
Watts
my
was
back person.
online.
Oh, Lordy,
See?
Lord.
So I wanted to give everybody a shout out that was online because I was up here
Oh.
double dipping.
See, that's what I should have been doing. Or my back person instead of looking at my face, Carla,
So I
writing in
just
the
wanted
note.
to make sure that we were shouting out the people that were watching us live and just saying, hey, so definitely, and you know how much I love Ramon Ray. He is also awesome.
Dude, let me tell you, that Ramon, it's like, I don't know, this year he just like turned it up. And
He's
my
from
mother
Jersey.
tells me
It's this Jersey energy.
that's why. That's why. That's why.
Why? Jersey.
We need like anyone from Jersey is just litty lit lit
We
lit.
just
Like,
bring
come
it,
on.
right? We're just bringing it.
But listen to this right here. It's like he is, and if you're wondering who we're talking about, Ramon Ray is a everything. Like I don't even. He's an international speaker,
Moderator,
moderator,
speaker,
host.
host, author,
Yes. Did you read his
coach.
book? Did you
Yes,
read his
I
book?
have his book.
Wasn't it good?
CEO. It's right. It
Celebrity
usually stays
CEO.
right. Celebrity CEO. It's
And that's
usually right
another
around
one.
my desk
Why
somewhere
can
around
I
here.
get
I'm
on my
surrounded by books.
YouTube? Carla, get on YouTube and stop looking at the camera and write to the people. My phone is stuck for some reason. Yeah, so what my
He
point
is
is
everything. He's a barrel of morning energy. He's that cup of joe you need in the morning. You get on and
I
you're
don't
like
think he's human. I don't think he's human. I'm being totally honest. No, my phone's on airplane mode. Maybe that's why I can't get on anything. Because when I did my podcast the other day, oh my gosh, you got to listen to this week's podcast. But you're gonna hear my phone ringing it 3 times. But besides that, that's why I put on
I put
airplane
mine
mode.
on sleep mode and calls were still
What's
coming
the
through. I'm like, I'm
what's
supposed
the
to be asleep. Why are calls still coming through? Like,
but
okay.
you were too funny. I say that. See, I lost my train of thought. Here we go. I say that because he's the reason why I'm saying Ramon Ray is not human is because he does things that people don't do. Like, who's really that nice? Like, really? He's just so nice and giving and just kind. I
I
don't
got a
know.
chance to meet
Maybe
him at the National Speakers Association here in Georgia.
now. Are you? Did you join them? I'm interested in joining that.
I will
I
be in January. I didn't want to join at the end of the year and then have to turn around and join again at the beginning of the year. So
oh,
because
they
it's an
have it once a
annual
year. Is that
renewal.
how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Is that how?
It's an annual renewal. You re-up every January.
Okay, okay.
I love
I
that
love that.
organization. Jeannie Snyder is amazing. I
She's
can
one of
only
our
speak.
speakers at the event as well.
Absolutely. I can only speak for the Atlanta chapter because that's what I know, but I also know of some great speakers that have come from that organization, like Dante Lee and Dr. Willie Jolly. I happen to know Dr. Willie Jolly personally, and can say I've watched him grow up in his career, and he's just as amazing. And his book, Turning Your Setbacks into
To your setup.
Greenbacks, turning your
Oh,
setbacks into greenbacks motivated me to write Now That I Know Better. That
I
part.
love it. Okay. So we're doing it, girl. We are doing it. We're striving. We're pushing through. I know I said the last question was the last question. What keeps you going? What motivates you to just keep pushing and pushing and just not stopping? Because this is all you do, right? Molly Star Publishing. That's your full time.
Well,
Was that
it is
scary?
now. It was forced labor, honey. It was forced labor. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those entrepreneurs that always had that cushion of that 9 to 5 to fall back on. But I don't know. God said, let me see if you could fly. And so yes, Molly Star Publishing now is full time. I also am the owner of the big house that Molly Star Publishing sits under, because Molly Star Publishing is actually a subsidiary of the Power of Two Marketing Services. So we help small businesses and startups start their marketing campaigns, just little budget, smaller budgeted items, showing people how to set up their social media and getting them. We're not like, oh, we're viral, we're going to get you 1 million. What we do is we start you getting over that hump of, I don't want nobody to know my business. I don't want to be on social media. We help you get through that passion. We also help people personally develop their marketing material and their brand on LinkedIn and their resumes. So I'm also a professional resume writer. And I'm telling you, 99% of my clients have gone from no recruiter calls to interviews to landing their jobs. So
Love it.
yes, 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 yes. And if you are still using an objective on your resume, you need to see me.
All right, girlfriend. Let's get out of here. Are you ready to dance? Are you ready to dance?
Welcome to Mind, Body, and
Where
Soul
are we? I don't
Awakening,
see us.
a show
I
where we
want us on this
celebrate
side,
resilience and
but we're not
inspire
dancing.
transformation. Our
Straight to
Okay.
the commercial clip. Okay.
Say that again.
Okay. Are we gonna dance? Are we gonna dance?
Well, I thought so. Normally, what happens is our two little faces would be on the side and the clip would go there. But I guess I set it up differently. You know, I need a producer. What can I say? If you're watching this and you'd like to help me out, and because I
We're
was hoping our
learning,
little
but
face.
here's the thing: we're learning, we're growing, and
Yes.
here's the thing: you can't be afraid to fumble the ball. I watch football now. I'm into college football. You can't be afraid. You're not going to catch every pass. There may be some interceptions, but you got to keep on playing. If you lose one game, you still got to show up the next week on the field. And, you know, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. We are the comeback kids. We might lose 1 week. The next week we coming back for the next 3 weeks and we whooping tail. You know what I'm saying? So you have to learn in life that there is some times you're going to fumble the ball and it's okay. So you get to see us air behind the scenes. No, it didn't work out right. The music was supposed to be playing. We're supposed to be dancing right now, but it's okay. I applaud you for actually, I applaud you for actually getting on and doing it without a producer.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. With that being said, Malika Staar, I don't know if you've heard there's an event in April. It's Ramon Ray is doing it. I should know the name of it because I'm going to ask everyone right now.
Give me the dates.
April 18th is the event. You want to be there. You need to be there. It's Zone of Genius. It's a celebrity event. It's going to be wonderful. And I need your vote. I'm sending you the link right now. I need your vote and anyone who's watching because I want to win one of the categories. There's a category and it's called Champion. I'm pulling it up right now. It's Entrepreneurs Conference and Awards. He's going to have Seth Golden there. I'm sending you the application right now. So if you're watching this, looks like Carla's back. If you're watching this, vote for Tina. There's different categories. I want to win. I'm just putting it out in the universe right now. The champion category. So I want you to nominate me if you think that I deserve it. If you don't think I deserve it, then don't put it in there. Why do I want this award? You may be asking, Malika. For some reason, people in the world need to see a lot of things and accolades. That's one of the reasons why I wrote my book, because when people hear, oh, you wrote a book, they kind of listen. When you win an award, people listen. And I need people to listen. I need people to see me, to feel me, so that I can change the world, because that's my goal. That's my gift, is to change the world. So I need to win this award. That's it.
So do I vote for you?
Yes, I need you to nominate me. I sent you the link. You're going to go in there. You're going to put your information. Carla, did you nominate me yet?
I will nominate you.
Yes. All right. So you go to zoneofgenius.com. That's the link. zoneofgenius.com/application. Nominate Stars Tina. It doesn't come up on my phone. My phone's just wacky tonight. All right. We're out of here. We're a little over, but I don't care because this is fun. I got my Jersey girl in the building. Woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. See you later, mama.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See ya.